राजनाथ सिंह जी कुछ कहना चाहते हैं?
जब से संसद का सत्र प्रारंभ हुआ है तब से लगातार संसद की कार्रवाई बाधित हो रही है। मैं ट्रेजरी बेंच की मंशा को स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं कि हम जो भी विषय किसी भी संसद सदस्य के द्वारा अथवा किसी भी दल के द्वारा चर्चा के लिए उठाया जाएगा उस पर हम पूरी तरह से चर्चा करने को तैयार हैं। यह हमारी सरकार की स्पष्ट मंशा है। कुछ सम्मानित सदस्यों ने नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन भी मूव किया है। तहे दिल हम यह चाहते हैं कि नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन पर चर्चा हो और मैं सभी सदस्यों से अपील करना चाहता हूं कि सभी इस संबंध में सहयोग करें ताकि नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन पर चर्चा हो सके। धन्यवाद।
Notices of motion of no confidence in the Council of Ministers from Sri Tota Natsimandi, Y.P. Subba Reddy and Jaydev Gala. I am duty bound to bring the notices before the House. Unless the House is in order, I will not be in a position to count the 50 members who have to stand in their assigned places, so that I can ascertain as to whether or not. I request all of you to. I just can't see anybody.
खड़े होके बोल दीजिए, खड़े होके।
Please go to your seat. I just want to see. I want to see. I want to count. How can I? I'm sorry. Please. Please go to your seat. How can I do anything? I can't. Please go to your seat. Let me see. Since the House is not in order, I will not be able to bring the notices before the House. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The House stands adjourned to meet again on Tuesday, the 20th March 2018. That is not the way.
Well, there you heard Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Sumitra Mahajan, announcing adjournment of the Lok Sabha until tomorrow. Uproarious scenes there in the Lok Sabha as well. Now, this is over the special status category, the YSR Congress and the TDP leading the disruptions. Meenakshi Banja joining me on the phone line. Meenakshi, all that we saw and heard was sloganeering, disruption and a rather obstructionist attitude from the opposition benches, making sure that the House is not allowed to function.
Well, absolutely, Afrida. We've seen that happen in the upper house, the Rajya Sabha as well, when the big question was that no confidence motion is not moved in the Rajya Sabha. But in spite of that, we saw Venkaiah Naidu try to urge upon the members to calm down. And just moments back, Lok Sabha again being adjourned till tomorrow, which is the Tuesday, 20th of March, amidst wide-scale pandemonium.
Yes.
Sumitra Mahajan, the Speaker, repeatedly telling telling the members that she really needs to take into account the numbers, and for that she needs the House in order.
Absolutely.
But order was something that the members were not willing to have, and we saw the wide-scale pandemonium, the sloganeering, the shouting, the rushing into the well of the House scenes coming from what was transpiring inside the House. And in the midst of all that, she had no option but to adjourn the House till tomorrow, which is Tuesday.
Right. So practically, Meenakshi, no legislative business conducted in the first 2 weeks of the second half of the budget session. And we see a repeat of that happening on the first day of the third week as well, except for the bills that were passed with voice vote. Absolutely nothing has been achieved in this session so far. And even the no confidence motion, which the opposition wants, it is against their interest to create this pandemonium if they want such a notice even to be initiated.
Indeed, Afrida, but we also saw how Rajnath Singh was there in Lok Sabha, and he was repeatedly urging upon the members and trying to give them an explanation about how there was a discussion on the issue of no confidence motion, and for that the House had to be in order, and
Yes.
he was appealing to everyone that there should be discussion. Similarly, it was Sumitra Mahajan, the Speaker, who was repeatedly urging upon the members to calm down so that order could be restored, but clearly
Right.
the TDP and the YSR have other plans up their sleeve, and for them, the local constituents back home and what they portray to the local constituents back home is something they think is important, and that's the reason we are seeing wide-scale disruption. And absolutely right, Afrida, when you point out to the fact that in this scenario, how can the House be conducted? And it also gives a very very healthy counter argument to the government to really thwart all discussion, debate in Parliament, saying that if this is the attitude on display, then how is it possible for the government to even perform its legislative businesses, which are which are at a priority, and
Right.
and in the backdrop of such debates and discussions, sometimes
Right. So
it
in the
becomes
end, the
imperative.
taxpayer suffers, the citizen suffers, the voter of this country has to bear the brunt of these unproductive sessions, because clearly, Meenakshi, there's a lot of muscle flexing, a lot of posturing going on there, and perception building really on the part of YSR, Congress and TDP that they are putting up a tough fight for the cause of special status. Meenakshi Banja, thanks so much for reporting on the latest.